live. And why did I have. Oh, yeah, that's right. Completely forgotten I had that up. Now I just need to go to the live thing on my computer. Godzilla, forgot I. Excuse me, not. Why do I always have these moments? Most likely it was way. Huh. Who made a butter wrap come? Picking up plastic and barrels, what fun. Some say the relation is dumb. Mark and Bob and yo boy, hi. Hope you're having a good day, yo boy. Got a little treat for y'all today. Go to my Nintendo eShop. Got some eShop cars to take care of. Because I might ask for some help on deciding on the games on Nintendo Switch 2 that anyone can recommend. First, I will need to buy Hollow Knight. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot to. I forgot to do my. Copy. Turn this on. Already 18 people? My goodness. See, hello. Tedder. Hi, hi, hi. A lot of hi, hi, hi's, don't we have we today? Let me fix this a bit. Okay, there we go. And we have a lot of high spams today, don't we? Oh my goodness gracious, the power of the highs! It's becoming to me highs! Hi, 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 hi. Hi. I am doing well. How are you doing today? I am doing incredibly well. I just went to GameStop and I got some eShop cards. Oh, here we go again. Hi, hi, hi. Yep, and I might be letting let you all choose a game for me. Granted, the first thing I need to do is buy Hollow Knight because I hear a lot of good things about that game. Oh my goodness gracious, another hi. Hello to Alexa. Sorry, I got a little itchy. Oh, my legs are sore from the exercising I went through today. Good, that was self promotion. Let's see. Hello to Lando. Oh my goodness gracious. It's my birthday. Nobody wishes me a happy birthday. Could you wish? Why, yes, Birchungus. Happy birthday, Birchungus. Bill Nye, the science guy. The only bit of TV I used to watch Bill Nye the Science Guy a lot when I was a kid, mainly at a daycare, even though I could never give much of a care for Bill Nye, unless that scene with Godzilla shows up. Oh yes, hello ghost. You just hit 3 likes because of me and the. Try again. You just hit 3 likes because of me. By the way, I think you're welcome. Thank you very much. Thank you for sending me happy birthday, by the way. You're so welcome, Big Chungus. Bert Chungus, Big Chungus, Bert Chungus. Bill Nye the Science Guy. I think the first time I ever got such a good laugh from Bill Nye the Science Guy is when he was talking about electricity and he had this very big plug-in. I was like, huh, what's this about? And he was talking about Godzilla's hair drying. I'm like, and then they just put a scene of Godzilla using his atomic breath. I'm just like, what? I didn't get the joke, but I had such a good laugh. At the same time, I wonder if they got into any trouble with Toho. Why is every time there's an old Godzilla clip, I'm thinking to myself, oh, did they get in trouble? Let's see. Hey, my grandma died a couple of days ago. Could you wish her good luck in heaven? You'll pray for her real quick. We must have silence. Okay, pray time's over. I do need to let you know, Big Chungus, to be kind of careful when saying stuff about death. Some people have gotten a little upset about that bit. But I do hope she does rest in peace. I do know you are going to miss her a lot. Hopefully, you always remember the happy memories, even if it's hard. No, don't worry, on Big Chungus, you're fine. Yes, I do play Zelda. I even have some of the more rare Zelda games, including including Wind Waker on the GameCube. Technically, my most rarest video game I have is that Godzilla for the PS4. Somehow, that one video game manages to be the most expensive PS4 game. Okay, Link Starper is taken care of. Right in the foot. Ouch. Ugh. Okay, I need to really pay attention to chat. Let's see. The happy memories with me and her were eating chips on the couch and watching movies. Yeah, me and my dad have a similar relationship like that. I'm doing good. Aris, hopefully you're having a good day so far. Okay, yo boy, you have yourself a good night. Technically, I was meant to be on like a couple of minutes ago, but I was held up at GameStop, waiting for the line to shrink. At least for the GameStop my size. Oh, Curiosity Ghost, is that the purse? Text us privately, just in case. Okay, my friends in the chat, I have a little treat for y'all. Now, first off, I need to buy Hollow Knight, but after that, I'm gonna let y'all decide on a video game for me to buy. I'm gonna be switching in between this and the chat, so I do apologize if I'm not looking. Two, 8, 6, S. Okay, that's been added. Let me see here. Do you have Madden? No, I am not a sports person. Plus, I don't trust EA. Plus, I wouldn't be surprised if the whole thing with the current Madden is going to be nothing more than another, oh, hey, make sure you pay your money on useless digital stuff. Oops, that's a 706. Hello, Booty Duty Nick. Hope you're having a fantastic day so far. Okay. These cards are now completely useless, so if I straight up somehow let you all see the back, they will be useless to y'all. So I'm going to I don't want to leave the shop. First off, let's download this Hollow Knight. I've been curious about this game for the past couple of... there it is. Been curious about this game for the past couple of years. Itch, 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 itch. Confirm purchase. Continue shopping. Okay, chat. Now's my chance. What game would you all recommend I try out for the Switch 2? Just to let you know, the only limitations I'm giving y'all is Final Fantasy VII 2 Remake, excuse me, Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 1, and Super Mario Galaxy 1, because I already have the 3D collection. So it'll be kind of weird and awkward to just buy that game again when I already have it for the 3D. So yes, if anyone has games of recommendation, I'm all ears. Oh dang, that's actually a pretty beautiful field. Of course, artists would say Mario. Actually, memories. No, that's on the. No, wait. Is Mario Galaxy? Not Mario Galaxy. Is Luigi's Mansion available outside the Switch Online service? I mean, heck, that'll be awesome to actually have Luigi's Mansion outside the GameCube thing. Luigi's Mansion. Okay, what the heck? I'm asking it to search and I keep getting no answer. You know what? Yes, let me close the eShop off. Last time OU could get Luigi's Mansion was on the 3DS. Dang, Hollow Knight, you are downloading fast. Most likely we'll be saving Hollow Knight for a stream in the future to see if it's as good as people say it is. I also heard it's incredibly difficulty. My wallet is like an onion. Opening it makes me cry. I know how that feeling. I know that feeling too. Wait, why am I crying? Huh. Is the eShop having a crisis? Oh yeah, by the way, Ghost, I had a you moment on Resident Evil 8. Since you love to scream at everything, I had a screaming moment within 8. I won't mention what it is in case you don't want to be spoiled. Okay, let's see here. Huh. I thought it'd be kind of cool to have Luigi's Mansion 1 on the Switch. So it's just 3 and 2. So, hey, if you want Luigi's Mansion for the Switch 2, you have to have the Switch 2 for it. Unless you have your 3DS or your old GameCube or the Wii. The OG Wii. Also, I hope girl that likes song is doing well today. Actually, how much money do I have left from buying Hollow Knight? Okay, about 68 bucks. Hello, Prime Gojo 990. Hope you're having a good day so far. Where are you from? I am from USA, Dallas, Texas. That's as far as I'm going to take where I'm from. Born and raised in Texas, never been outside the United States. The only other places I've ever been to was Washington and California. That's about all I remember. I think I've ever been to Washington once to do camping. I was like, I think a year or two before my folks divorced. Not a good time that was. Wait, what? Okay. First off, If you're still here, Prime Gojo, I apologize about that. I have not disabled or fixed um that yet. You wanna know while I'm at it? Might as well go ahead and fix it. Granted, I don't know if it's going to be permanent or if I have to wait. I am from Pakistan. Also, once again, Prime Gojo, I do apologize about that. I think it's chat management. I'm going to increase this to 1,000. Wow, so it only goes up to 100. That's really a damn shame. Okay, bye, Prime. Okay, gotta make sure. Gonna pray and hope this stays. Somehow the limit went down back. Okay, good. Might as well do the same thing with caps. $100 at best. Okay, good. Granted, I don't know if this is going to fully work unless I choose to restart the stream, but I have made it to where access emotes and access caps are increased to 100. That's the highest it will take it. Whoops. Wrong button. I forgot to. Make sure. Okay, good. Granted, this won't really affect moderators. They can spam as much as they want. But anyone who's not a moderator, yeah. Whoops. Oh, I never. I'll deal with that later. Okay, we're good. I guess Miss Blaze has gone live. Anyone wants to join? Okay, there we go, there we go. I should not get distracted as much. And we went from so many people, now I'm down to one. Oh well, life of a YouTuber. Quite honest, there's moments where I get really frustrated with YouTube sometimes. Sometimes I don't know if they're being serious, like, oh hey, somehow I get 18 people within like the first few minutes, and I'm like, do I even bother to trust YouTube or do I take them seriously? But when I look at other people, I'm just kind of like they get bit. I don't mean to complain. Of course, I don't like the idea of complaining, since that's how I probably am bound to bet people are going to think that I'm complaining, which I'm not. I'm just like, trying to get stuff off my chest because I'm sure bound to bet that the thing will build up over time, and eventually it will open the floodgates to be unleashed. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. There's moments where I do feel jealousy a bit that other friends of mine get more than me, but at the same time, I don't. What's the word I'm looking for? Um, what's the words? Like, I don't complain to them that, oh hey, they have more people showing up to me. I mostly am just there to support them the best I can. But sometimes it's kind of hard for me not wanting to talk about that. Okay. Oh, excuse me. But anyway, hope everyone's having a fantastic day so far. I finally am trying to get back into exercising again. I'm not gonna lie, my first day back in exercising was I had fun with it, but boy, the aftermath was painful. All I felt was just give me a second. I gotta go the other way. Give me a second. I'm coming back. Just need to check on something. Whew. Okay, I'm now back. Also, this may come to a bit of a disappointment for someone that's going to probably see this in the future, but I am thinking about not doing a double talk with viewers. Not that I'm not enjoying it, but I'm just seeing that it's not giving me as much interest anymore. Like, I love talking with my viewers, I really do, but if I don't see like the numbers going high, that makes me go, huh, this is not working as much as I like it used to. So my excitement for like doing this more and more is just like to where I'm like, I think it would be better off if I did this like one day a week, and then just doing it two times a day. I mean, 2 times a week. But again, I do enjoy chatting with my viewers, but if those numbers are not good, then I see not a whole lot to keep up the whole 2 day thing. My goodness gracious, my mom's phone is loud. I hope that is not being picked up on the mic, or else I'm going to have a good laugh. Another example I can kind of give is some of my streams, like gaming wise. One that I'm leaving on hold for some time is Pokemon Legends ZA. I'm seeing that it's not giving me what I would used to, so I'm like, this is not working as much anymore. So ZA is on hold until later on. Hello, the bud. And he kind of just came in. Oh, Ernie came in. I did not realize Ernie was here. But you both kind of came in on a bit of a quiet moment. Yep, right now it's kind of gone quiet. I have Hollow Knight now. I'll probably stream it maybe on Saturday. Right now, I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with the other $68. So I thought maybe I can give my viewers a little treat to say what they would highly recommend I should buy from the Switch eShop. Because if no one gets me an answer, then obviously enough, I'm going to do it myself. Also, I like it how I'm looking at my phone and then my laptop. I'm looking at Ernie's message. On my phone, he says bye. And then on my laptop, he says Alola. I mean, Aloha. I'm too used to Pokemon. How they say Alola. I mean, Alola instead of Aloha. Granted, I hear that in Hawaii, Aloha means both hi and bye, I think. Let's see. Welcome back, Diana. Weird, Diana. Where have I met you before? Or by met, I meant where have I seen you before? Oh, boom, boom, boom. Lollipop, lollipop. Ooh, la, la, la. So, I'm hearing that the Switch 2 might be increasing in price. Let's see. Hello, Sing. Nice to see you. Hopefully, y'all are potentially prepared to buy the Switch 2 for $500 if that happens. Ah, that's why. I wonder if Kane and Clark will show up today. Then again, I wasn't really available yesterday after overnapping. I'm too used to relying on my chat to keep me talkative. I try my best to come up with something, but it's not easy without my chat. That seems to be the constant struggle I always have. Unless I'm talking with someone, streaming gets about 5 times more fun. But when there's not anyone talking and it becomes like a struggle, it's like I can't really seem to treat streaming like I'm recording for a Let's Play. Almost becomes a challenge. Speaking of Let's Plays, I am planning to release my Resident Evil 8 Let's Play in 2 weeks. That's what I'm thinking. Either 2 or 3 weeks before the release of Resident Evil 9 comes out. Hopefully, some of y'all are looking forward to that. Right now, I have recorded 12 episodes. I've already beaten Demetrius and the Doll Lady. Now that's just left is the Fish Man and the Metal Man. I feel like Hulk just calling them Fish Man or Metal Man, because that's the best way I can describe them. Have you played all the Resident Evil games? No. I've played all the remakes. I have never played the originals. I mean, heck, trying to get my hands on the original Resident Evil 2, that one is somehow the most expensive. Actually, no, wait, no, I lied a bit. Resident Evil 3, I have the original Resident Evil 3 on my Sega Dreamcast. But for whatever reason, getting 2 is somehow expensive. I also do know that Clark wants me to get Resident Evil 2 on the 64. I mean, heck, I might just get both the 64 and whatever the other version I'm thinking of. Yep, I have Resident Evil 3 Nemesis for the Dreamcast. Came with both its case and manual. Though that old console, I need to probably clean up the laser. Heck, I actually came this close of doing a Dreamcast Let's Play. It wasn't until just a disaster struck. I was recording Sonic Adventures, the original for the Dreamcast, and I got to the egg carrier as Sonic, and the first thing I noticed was that Sonic and Tails were like really quiet, and I'm just like, I don't remember this happening. Um, and then the plane crashed, the thing was still going, I was still hearing the music, but the cutscene never continued. It was always stuck on just a moment before you play as Sonic again, and nothing was happening. I'm like, what the hell happened? I restarted, did it again, same thing happened again. I think 3 or 4 times I restart, nothing was changing. And I'm like, okay, let me look this up. So I typed in what's going on. I found out I was soft lock. I was locked in place. I couldn't continue. So when I found that out, I was like, okay, how do I fix this? The only way for me to fix it is by starting a whole new game. I look at that and I'm like, well, perfect. There goes this project. Let's see here. Resident Evil 2. If I want the original PlayStation version, it's not really that much. However, I'm not paying $50 without the manual. Oh, there's the complete one. About $135 plus tax. Actually, no, it has a free delivery. Hello, Bird Bertha. Hope you're doing well, Miss Big Bertha. Or is it, excuse me, I don't know why I said miss. I think that was just an accidental slip out my tongue. Let's see, how much is... If it's on this Dreamcast, how much is the Dreamcast one again? I know that one particular was expensive. Okay, good. Thank you, Miss Big Bertha. Resident Evil 2. Okay, yep, it is on the Dreamcast. Now let's see how much it is complete. Yep, not surprised. To be quite honest, I would think this would have gone up in price a bit. Especially with the release of Resident Evil 9 coming up. How become 3 is the least expensive one? Oh, that's the PAL version. That would be a horrific mistake if I bought the PAL version. By the way, Miss Big Bertha, how have you been doing lately? I need to really buy some more Dreamcast games in the future. I gotta still save up for Retro Month that's coming up in about a good couple of more months. I'm thinking about doing it in June. However, I would need to save up a lot. Hmm. eBay really thinks I give a dang about ads. Ah, I accidentally did an oopsies and hit the wrong button. Okay, good. Whew. Close call. So, once again, I'm going to keep saying this every good couple of minutes. I have about $68 left on my eShop. If anyone has any video game recommendations for me to look at, I'll be glad to look at them. However, there's only a limitation of Mario Galaxy and Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 1. And that's your only limitation, well, along with any form of inappropriate games. I like it how, you know what, that's an interesting conversation there. I like it how Nintendo is going out censoring some games and yet they have inappropriate video games on their store with like poker and stuff, and I'm like, okay, why are these games not getting the? Why are these games still on here then? It feels like they just shot themselves in the foot. And heck, I do know that the PlayStation also tried doing that. I know people were very pissed about that. Let's see, I guess I can take a look. Let's see, what do I have in my wish list? Yeah, Cozy Carbon, Dave the Diver. That is such a beautiful, good game. I love that game. I've always been curious about Monster Crown. I'm ignoring those two games. Then I got Blaster Master Zero 2. Let's see. Let's look at best sellers. Granted, I won't lie. Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 1 on the Switch. 2 is like 40 plus bucks. And that feels shocking to see. Okay, it looks like I will not be able to buy any first party games. I'm already playing Skyrim on my PS. No. On my Xbox, so will be the point. And there's Dragon Quest 7, but I'm not gonna lie, it looks kind of. I'm gonna get flack for this, I'm gonna get hate for this. Ugly. It just doesn't look appealing to me. Speak of the devil. There's a. My god. What's with some of these weird random games? Like, what the heck? Anime Mother Life Simulator? What? What's with these? I'm already horrified. That is weird looking. Backrooms Duck Escape. I would never understand these weird games. Run from the Duck. I actually want to see that game, actually. Run from the Duck. What am I going to experience with you? It just looks like the back rooms, but without the title. With the title back rooms. I'm. I feel. I feel. I don't know what to feel after seeing that. What did I just look at? How is that on a Nintendo platform? I am just damn speechless after seeing that. Hello, Diana. Hope you're having a good day so far. Sorry, right now my mind's going through weird. What the? I don't know how to explain what I just saw. Ugh. Okay, then I think that's enough. Look at recently released games. I'm not looking at that again. Oh my god. What the hell? Why is there like what feels like almost beyond end games on the Switch, on the Nintendo platform? What if a freak I can't even say it nicely. Hello again, Diana. Oh, here we go again. Hi, 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 hi. I feel emotionally disturbed right now. Boring sometimes up Nintendo Switch. Yeah, but I would think of the kids though. Like these like those games should not be on there. Technically in general, none of those what the hell games should be even on there. I do have a bit of a policy, Diana, about spamming the hi. Okay, so at least we had the word hello. Hogwarts Legacy, eh? I played Hogwarts Legacy. I think it's a fine game. I mean, granted, I know this spamming thing does help with the algorithm, but people will get annoyed. Let's see. Hello, history. Hopefully, having your try again. Hopefully, you're having a good day. Vuagage his. I'm just gonna stick with history before I butcher the name. Okay, that's good to know. Well, obviously enough. However, I am mostly a friend to anyone of any color, as long as we all respect one another. If not, then I don't have any interest of being friends with someone who's going to be disrespectful to a friend of different races or color. Because I think it's stupid when people do that. I'm like, why can't we all just simply get along? We're all humans. Dang, it's a hangnail now. I love dealing with hangnails. Yay! Mm-mm. Hi, Clark. Right now, I'm just kind of. Right now, I'm just kind of sitting here, looking in between my Switch 2, really looking up on Resident Evil, mainly Resident Evil 2. Oh, that's right. I was meant to look at the 64 version, see how much it costs now. Nintendo 64. Um, Clark, would you buy Resident Evil 2 for the Nintendo 64 for about, let's see here, $265 plus tax? And also hello to Sir Master Kano, who used to be called Kane Gang K. Um, Found another one for $324. What could possibly, how more possible can it get worse? It got worse. Oh yeah, by the way, guess what, Kane and Clark? I got emotionally disturbed from the eShop. Yes, they are all complete. They have their box manuals and the game. At least the ones without. Oh, it's a multitude of games. Clark, there's one for 1,049. I wish there was a way for me to be able to like flip the screen so that way y'all can see the more proper look. Because I don't know why I don't know why on the phone the price is just like every sentence is like flipped. I will never understand that. Oh yeah, I was meant to tell Kane and Clark that I got emotionally disturbed from the eShop. I found a game that involved In, out, in, out. I don't know why those games are on the eShop, even though Nintendo's meant to be for kids. Or supposedly for kids. Great Scott, there's a flicking policeman outside. And by the way, Clark, I bought Hollow Knight. I know, but it's like, why Nintendo though? No, that's true, very true. I do find it really funny as hell since Nintendo's trying to be censoring stuff. I will never understand that at all. They said they're going to censor stuff, and yet they have straight up adult titles, really, on their store. I mean, for for crud's sakes, what if a kid found that? I would think a parent would probably sue Nintendo. Hello, Big Chungus. Welcome back. Megavi. I mean, heck, how am I going to do that? Like, should I just go off and make a short and say EA is the worst company to ever exist? Well, back to. Hello, Sir 3 in Farah. Welcome in. Hopefully, make yourself comfortable. We're going to be here for the next 30,000 hours. That means Kane has to put up with me. The 3 is a backwards E ah. You made a bunch of videos saying everyone. Yes, I know, Clark. I know I said that, and I still hold to it because I'm trapped with Nintendo. Granted, the momentum will probably go down once the Switch 2 goes up to $500. Since apparently Nintendo's once again talking about increasing the price. Oh, yep, I'm a very chill guy, along with Kane and Clark, as long as you don't get corporate Clark out. Hello, Angel Dust. The fanboy within me, Clark, that's it. I'm looking for more people, happy face. True, I know it is my choice, but because of childhood love for Nintendo. You think that's easy for me? Okay. Okay, Farah, you take your time. I'm patient. Also, if I still once again forgot to say it, hello to Angel Dust. Oh yeah, by the way, Clark, did I mention that Kane was pissed with me again? Wait, how much battery left? 20%. Ow, my freaking. Let's see, almost streamer and PC Clark. Dang, I was meant to talk in my head. Wonder how many times until I finally have a permanent. Just look up the chat, read what they're saying in my head instead of saying it out loud. Still need practice. Mm-hmm. It's more meant to be for fun for Clark. That was a good pop. Curiosity, Clark, what do you know about Hollow Knight besides the difficulty? Still 70 damn dollars just to buy the bundle for Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. Welcome back, Farah. Or is it Farah? Platform that is really hard. Oh boy, I'm gonna have so much fun. Did I just see a kaiju in Fallout 4? OMG, that's a kaiju. I changed my user to Fang, by the way. Ah, okay. I still see Farah, but yep, it'll call you Fang from now on. That makes you comfortable. I have zero interest in getting this Pokopia. Ah, there's Kane's favorite message. Wonder if any of the Yakuza games are on the Switch. Well, I prefer the big stuff because it makes my hands so comfortable, even though I really never understood why the Joy-Cons don't have a proper grip to hold. Hello, Shelly. So, Nintendo, do you have a Steam Deck? Yes, I do have a Steam Deck. That's a good example. I mean, heck, here's a side. You see, look, I like having grips. They're nice and comfy before something that large. Okay, that's understandable. Someone has different hand sizes. Mine's just big. Well, I have both. Also, I gave some thought about what you said about the Steam Machine, Clark. I think I'm actually going to not bother with it for now. Also, very true. Yep, since. Oh, fucking course, the AI. Why am I not surprised? Also, hello, Shelly, if I did not mention your name before. I think I remember hearing that people were accusing Nintendo of using AI. Yeah, let the AI continue further in destroying jobs. The only time I agree with AI being good is if you need like some help with something. Yeah, sorry to hear about that thing. And let me guess. Is it due to layoffs? Ooh, a strike, eh? Does this strike happen to be from Ubisoft? A lot, you say. Been hearing people at Ubisoft are going to go on strike. Hmm. Not gonna lie, I don't think I understand what you said right there, Fang. Ah, understandable. Heck, every time I use the damn mic feature on my phone, it gets bad. Hello, big man. Hope you're having a good day. Big man offers cake. Ooh, what kind of cakes are we talking about? Oh, a job for building. Ooh, red velvet. I'll take some. Pecan cake. I'll take some pecan pie with that too. Actually, now that I think about it, I've never heard of a pecan cake. They have pecan pies. And once again, I like it how I'm seeing two different messages. Hey, Clark, is it normal for Is it normal for chat to have two different messages? Like on my phone, I see Fang saying yeah, and then on my desk, excuse me, and on my PC, I'm saying yeah. I don't know why. I don't know if that's normal or not. Thank you, Big Man. Offers cakes. I appreciate that. Hmm. Hello, Shelly David. Let's see. What can I chat about? Oh, don't worry, Fang. What you should do is get yourself a baseball bat and then bang it. That might work. Then again, almost everything that I see almost feels like I'm gonna instantly want to destroy it. Thank you, Shelly David. I appreciate that. Uh-oh. I went hit the wrong button again. Why do I always keep hitting the wrong buttons? What's wrong with me? There. I'm on a tablet. Well, okay, then get a baseball bat, whack your tablet, and there you go. I can still tell my little kid me loves to enjoy smashing. Now I feel like playing a whole game. So you want me to break my tablet? Just pretend you have a baseball bat and give it a whack. After all you gotta do is use your imagination. If Kane's here, I'm bound to bet he's gonna tell me to shut up. I barely have much of a place to put my I need to figure out when I need to complete that. He did. I don't see it. Ah. One of Nintendo's famous words that annoyed Kane so much. Technically also annoys Clark a bit. I'm playing Hogwarts. That's a good game. I played bits of it. I prefer the older Harry Potter games. I don't know why. It's like I got through like maybe 2 or 3 hours of it, and I just don't seem to have interest with it. But I still think it's a good game. But I think it's stupid as hell when people with when the woke people decide to put shit on it for no reason. Yeah, you can kind of say I'm more of a retro kind of guy. I tend to prefer the retro era. In other words, the PS2, Xbox, and GameCube. What was that era? What was that generation called? What number was that? Was it Gen 6 with the consoles? Um, what gen was PS2, Xbox, and GameCube? Okay, yep, I was right. The sixth generation. That generation, in my opinion, was gaming at best. Compared to nowadays, where it's filled with an unnecessary amount of shit. Though I think he and Clark will get along just fine then. Well, the PC part at least. Hmm. The old school glitching for a wall. Classic. That almost reminds me of my childhood thing that I did, that even Clark himself would call me stupid for doing it. Technically, it had to do with Sonic Adventures Deep, Sonic Adventures 2 Battle. All because I did not pay attention to the abilities that I had when I was playing as Sonic. Oh, should I even tell that story? True, it does make a good laugh, but a lot of people will probably call me stupid. I really gotta show off what the hell I did. Let's see. I still vaguely remember what I did. It was. You're playing as Sonic. Hello, Ardia Sap. Oh, I know I'm not stupid, but what I did was stupid. I was playing as Sonic. I was going through Space Colony Arc, at least one of his levels, and I got to the part where there was all these colored kind of shapes, like almost like a rectangle kind of look to them. And Sonic had to flip a switch to change gravity to get to these these colored not square, rectangles. And one of them, I had no clue what to do, even though I should have remembered I had the little bounce thing. And I straight up thought that I had to land on one of these safe kind of beams, and I thought that's what I had to do. Eventually, I will do a let's play or stream of Sonic Adventures 2 Battle, and I'll show you how Kid Me was like. Oh, no, 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 Sap. This was something from childhood that even I think is like, how did I forget about the bounce? Well, at least eventually I beat it. Sonic Adventures 2 Battle. Still an awesome game to play. Then there's Sonic 06. I'm actually curious what's the most expensive Sonic 06 copy? Since I refuse to let that damn game die. Guess I'll look at the PS3. It's not that expensive. Not surprised. let's see, in between 100 to 1,000. Oh, that's a Japanese import. Whew, that's expensive. Remember me though. I talked about that one stream. What day is it? Today is February 5th, 2026. Breath of the Wild glitch, where you go. I had to where I go to the ground, the bites, and then place a bomb. Then detonated. You start. Man, your iPad's really screwed up. Don't worry. I also have a copy of Sonic 06. I agree, school sucks. Yes, we need to protest. No school, no. Okay, I shouldn't really be saying that. Since education is very important to have. But boy, kid, me hated school. Can't believe there's actually a few copies of Sonic 06 that are actually close to $300. Oh, wow. A copy of Sonic Generations for $600. What's so special about this one? It's the greatest hit, so that's already a meh to me. Oh, it's a Wata. Don't know why this one's expensive. I'm in junior high. I believe junior high is for middle school, if I'm going to guess. Yep, let's see if I can still hit my traditional 15 likes. Yep, I was right. Still kid me hated school. I feel like I still question how the hell I graduated. I still question that to this day. Woohoo! I'm trying to get woohoo! 15 likes. Mario's appreciated. Oh, would you all like to hear my graduation story? You're gonna have a laugh. You're gonna have a good laugh off your ass moment. Okay, Sap says okay. Fang says please. Let's see. What about you, girls? Do you want to hear my story? It's funny as hell. I can tell you that. Okay, so I graduated in 2014. I don't remember where the graduation was. Um, I was called to the stage to get my, I guess, high school diploma. And I went up to the principal, and let me give you an idea how small he is compared to me. So I am 6.2 feet tall. I'm a very tall and very large man. Well, ish. Well, large wise, I am trying to lose the weight. Um, He was about right around here, around my chest and abdomen area, like around here. He was quite small for my size. And when I got my diploma, everybody was, of course, cheering and everything. My folks were cheering. What I did next was something I had no plans to ever do because this was meant to be a bit of a serious day. I hugged him, like the usual, like, little hug. However, I'm not known for giving out normal hugs. And so, without thinking, without planning, without doing anything, I just randomly picked him up off his feet like a little doll. And everyone was laughing their ass off except for my family. They all, from what my mom told me, my family just straight up sat back down with embarrassment. Out of everyone, I think my dad was the most embarrassed because my mom and I think my older sister told me both his hands were like this. And that is my high school graduation story. I didn't even plan to do that. Oh, it just straight up happened. Right, that means people in the future who see this are going to like look this up. This was in 2014. I think about a year or two later, it's one of those 2 years. I got to see my principal again. I actually asked him which graduation was your favorite. He still said 2020. Excuse me. He still said 2014 after what I did. That still puts a smile on my face. Hmm. Fang, I think you need to really replace your laptop if it's having this many issues. So, Ghost and Sap, what'd you think of that story? If you two are still there. Hmm. I'm guessing Ghost and Sap were laughing so hard that they have disappeared. I mean, heck, Fang, if you need to go and watch them, then go to watch them. I'm not going to stop you. Graham, well, not why I'm not the biggest fan of VTubers. I only like a certain few of them. So let's do another little fun vote. Add 4 options. Should have done this quite a bit ago. PlayStation 2. Hmm. Make sure I didn't spell it wrong. Okay. Start a poll. Okay, y'all. I have a poll going on. This is something I want to try to do every chat with viewer stream. This time we're gonna go with the 6th generation of consoles. We're gonna go with what was y'all's personal favorite console? PS2, GameCube, Xbox, or the Dreamcast? And so far, we have 2 votes in. Come on, everyone. Join the vote. Come see the vote for which of these consoles is considered your favorite. Hurry. Okay, I really need to use the bathroom. I'll be right back, everyone. Whew. A little relief, man. Whoa. Let's see here. Welcome back. Big Man offers cakes. Ray Scott and I feel like playing Sonic Adventures DX. I mean, Sonic Adventures 2 Battle. But right now I'm more busy with Resident Evil 8. Trying to figure out if I should save Shell Rose as a side Let's Play instead of a main be part of the Resident Evil 8 Let's Play. Curiosity, Clark, do you think Resident Evil 9 is going to have DLC? They might as well say the same thing with Kane. Oh crap, battery's getting low. Where's my... So I do not make that mistake again. I think the same thing too. Oh yeah, by the way, Clark, along with Kane, I will not be at school-ish tomorrow. Gonna see if I can try to go for a double stream for both Friday and Saturday. Plug that in. Kane is sleeping. He's probably very tired. Let's see, how are we doing looking at those votes? Okay, wow. PS2, GameCube, and Xbox are at a tie. I'm actually impressed. Oh yeah, by the way, not Kane. By the way, Clark, did you see that Kane has Helldivers 2? He was pretty mad when I mentioned it. Welcome back, Fang. Ah. So what convinced him to finally give it a try? Let's see, back to my eShop. Great deals? What kind of great deals do we have? Oh shit. Oh, okay, good. I'm gonna go to bed. I got school tomorrow for half a day. Okay, Fang, you have yourself a good night and we'll see you again. Bye, Fang. Let's see, I need to get my gold, Xbox Gold going again. Otherwise, Kane and Clark are going to complain to me. Dang, I was about to look something up, I forgot. Okay, I'm patient. I do hope that Kane enjoys it. If I were to give off one complaint I have with Helldivers, it's the damn super credits. We have to get everyone on board. So let's see. That is you, me, Kane, Peter, Abby, Bogan. I feel like there's a sixth one. I feel like there has to be another one besides the five of us. Yes, and El Jefe. And let me guess, I'm the only one with the Xbox version? And yes, Clark, I will try my damn hardest not to kill any of y'all. Well, at least I. Damn it, why do I keep having these cat cop my brain? I now remember, at least, Helldivers is cross platform. If you kill Kane, he will destroy you. He's already taught me that lesson. And the most funniest as hell, but I felt so bad for him. That day was hilarious. Isn't there a way you can like turn off the friendly fire though? Great. Nice. It's a game mechanic. Ah. Yeah, plus we all share lives, so if I were to kill one of y'all, even if it's for a short, that'll just cost us a life. Let's see, 1 hour and 58 minutes. Oh boy, stream has gone quiet. Then again, it's like 10:19, so I'm not surprised. I hope Kane will. I do at least hope Kane does enjoy Helldivers 2. I mean, heck, I loved it. Doesn't make me think I'm playing a Call of Duty game. Since that's the best way I describe the whole lot of first-person shooters these days, besides Splatoon. Let's see, how are we? Who is winning now? Now we have a freaking tie for all six consoles. Excuse me, all four consoles. Wish I was starting that earlier, but nope. Hello, Jacob Zoom. Hope you're having a good day. Yes, I am finally home and I can relax. That's good to hear, Jacob. It's always a nice day to relax around nighttime, getting a few Z's. I mean, heck, the adult life in general. Kids these days don't know, are gonna have a real hard time once they're adults. So, how have you been doing, Jacob? Hopefully, things have been fine. It was just trying to get your motorcycle. Hopefully, it's working well now. Hmm. I hate when I don't have any subjects to talk about. Let's see. I've asked my viewers a multitude of times about what game they would recommend I try to buy for the Switch 2. No one does not. I guess I'm going to be doing that decision making myself. Let's see. No, that's the only thing I remember. Thank you, Gojo. Satoru Gojo. That's a nice name. Just put in a few extra words and then we'll have Satoru Gojira. Or is it Satoru? What kind of games do you play on your Series X, Jacob? Do 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 do. Oh, every time I hear the battle theme between Sonic and Shadow, I really want to play Sonic Adventures. Let's see here. It's Satoru. Hmm. Okay, Jacob, you have yourself a good day. Stay safe and have your fun with your Xbox while ignoring poor little me. I'm so alone. I really need to find a better time to start going live. This 8 p.m. thing does not seem to work anymore. Don't worry. I'll stick with Gojo from now on if you're comfortable with that. Don't worry, we all make that mistake. All you gotta do is fix it up, and there you. Mwah. See, Otter says bye to Jacob. Though when I think of the word Gojo, it does make me think of my dressed up darling. I see Miss Blaze is playing Resident Evil 4 Remake. I so badly want to do an LP on a DS or a 3DS game, but I don't have a 3DS capture card due to how insanely expensive it gets. By the way, Gojo, if you would like to subscribe to my channel, do so as you wish. If you're just here for a chit chat though, and that's it, that's completely fine with me. I always enjoy a good chit chat with everyone as long as they're being respectful towards other people. I bloody hate that feeling when my ear starts being a nuisance. It's not comfortable whatsoever. Look at how there's all these videos of people reacting. Hi, Philip. Is he doing okay? Is he doing fine, Clark? I almost accidentally called Clark Kevin. That's good to hear. That's good. That's very good indeed. It warms the tingles of my heart. Just a nice quiet day. Talking to my viewers and trying to think of conversations, but I seem to really start sucking at it a bit. This is what I get for being too used to just relying on my chat to talk. I don't remember the Switch 2 feeling so cold. Don't get distracted, Nintendo. You gotta keep an eye, focus on your chat. Has Philip got any bigger, Clark? Seems to be growing quite fast. Man, they grow up so fast. And let me guess, he's still being a gremlin? Technically even Link right now is being a gremlin every time he gets a chance to play with my feet. Hopefully he becomes a monster. Why the heck would you want that, Clark? Excuse me. Oh my goodness gracious, I am subscribed to so many people. think the ones I am mostly subscribed to are like within the S's. Quite a lot of M's. Oh, what to talk about? What to talk about? That's not a good thing. Ugh. Yep, I'm having too much cat catch my tongue moments. Let's see. Hmm. Um, I could actually get Tales of Presaria. I think that'd be kind of nice. Oh, that's available for pre-order. I thought that was available now. Oh wow, Clark. They actually are having a pre-order for all three of the Resident Evil games, 7, 8, and 9 for about $90. Yeah, man, that's kind of a fair price. However, I'm already getting all. I already have 7, 8 on my Xbox. I'll soon be getting 9 for the PS5. So I have no real reason to buy Resident Evil 9. Oh, that's good to hear, Clark. That's good to hear. And let me guess, Clark, you got it for from Steam? I mean, you pre-ordered it from Steam? Woo! Jeebie heebies. Yep. I am so looking forward to that game. And it's already like 3 weeks away. 3 weeks until Resident Evil 3 comes out. I mean, 9 comes out. Also, is it true that after 9, they're not going to do the number thing anymore? Hmm. This is the last of the main series. So, 9 is the conclusion. Maybe that's the good conclusion of Resident Evil. Oh, the number. That's where I said is 9, the last of the number games. Wonder how long Resident Evil is going to keep going for. Now they better. I am very curious as to the events of the after events of Resident Evil 8, where Chris says that he's going after someone. Still amazes me how Chris is so physically strong. He punches a freaking Lycan like it's nothing. Hello, Nas. Na. Hello, Nola. Hope you're having a good day. Oh yeah, I know that story is over, but I'm referring to the part where Chris on, I guess on a plane, says that he's going after someone. Let's see. Hello, Japan? Or is it Japan? Man, are we getting Japanese people on my stream today? I always have high respects for Japan, that's for sure. Hopefully someday I'll eventually go to Japan. I would love to see Japan, even if one of the main reasons is because of Godzilla. Hmm. To be quite honest, folks, I cannot think of anything else to talk about. So I think this is probably the main reason why I'm not going to do this twice a week anymore. I'm just going to go back to just one. Plus, I feel more comfortable playing my gaming anyway. Okay, what? Yeah, I can't think of anything else to talk about. So yeah, folks, that's going to be it for today's stream. I want to thank every single one of y'all for coming on today, and I will see you all hopefully at 12 p.m. probably for some Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, and then at 8 p.m. maybe Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 1. Anyway, if y'all enjoyed today's stream, please share, like, subscribe if you want to. And I'll see you all for the next stream. Have yourselves a very nice day.